Good evening. I'd like to call to order the November 19th, 2025 meeting of the Code Enforcement Review Board. Welcome to all in attendance, my fellow commissioners, township staff, and residents. Just a friendly reminder that to those present that we would like you to silence your electronic devices. Julia, would you do our roll call?
Ms. Baldwin.
Here.
Ms. Ferris.
Here.
Mr. Henson.
Here.
Mr. Schaefer.
Here.
Ms. Westfall.
Here. The next thing on our agenda is please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. The Code Enforcement Review Board, also known as CURB, was established to provide an impartial and fair platform for reviewing disputes related to vacant properties and rental registrations within Colerain Township. CURB is a volunteer advisory committee to the Township Board of Trustees. CURB's primary objective is to hear, consider testimony and evidence presented by property owners and residents, interpret the township's resolution related to vacant buildings and rental registration, and issue recommendations regarding these issues to the Board of Trustees. This process ensures property owners and residents have an opportunity to address any concerns and resolve any disputes regarding vacant properties and rental registration in a transparent and respectful manner. Commissioners, present before you tonight are the meeting minutes from our previous meeting on October 15th. Do you have any comments or corrections? Hearing none, I would, could we have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes for the October 15th meeting.
Second.
Ms. Baldwin.
Yes.
Ms. Ferris.
Abstain.
Mr. Henson.
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer.
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Thank you. The next thing on our agenda is old business, and that's SERB 25-70 for property at 10547 Pottinger.
All right. In regards to curb 25-70 at 10547 Pottinger Road, the owner of the property I do not believe is here tonight, but he is actively working with our Economic Development Director, David Miller, and is working towards donating the property to the township.
Okay.
So I believe right now they're doing a title search and things like that, but that is
The update.
moving forward at kind of its own pace. So at this time, if the board's looking for a recommendation, I would recommend that we take no action, or that you guys take no action and dismiss the case.
Okay.
I make a motion that we take no action on curb 2570 at 10547 Pottinger Road and dismiss the case.
Second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin.
Yes.
Ms. Ferris.
Yes.
Mr. Henson.
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer.
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. We'll move on to new business. The next case is curb 25-87, and that's the property at 7429 Bolin Drive.
All right. In regards to curb 25-87, this property is owned by Eva Ambrose, and she has registered the property after receiving notice. She also has a couple other properties that she registered, so we were able to reach out and from the information she had provided and get in contact, and she has all of her properties registered now. think that's pretty much it on this one.
Okay. So we need no action then?
I'll make a motion that we take no action on that property at SERB 2587.
I'll second that.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Hudson, Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. The next case is SERB 2588, and that's the property at 3539 Redskin.
Flip too many pages here. 2588, 3539 Redskin. This property is owned by Shawnette Adams. Our initial letter was sent on June 30th of 2023. Our second letter was sent on February 9th of 2024. Our final letter was sent certified and standard mail on October 24th, giving tonight's meeting date. All mail was sent to the owner, to the tax address, and the address on the rental registration as shown on the Hamilton County Auditor's website. We did get some of the certified mail delivered with confirmation. We do believe it is a rental. The owner's address differs from the property address. There is a completed, on the rental registration, her address differs from the property address. There is a completed rental registration through Hamilton County Auditor, and there's no owner occupancy tax credit. In your packet, you'll see the auditor page. You will see all the certified mail tracking numbers and where they were sent. You'll see the completed Hamilton County rental registration, copies of the letters that were sent, and then you will see where one of the certified mailed letters, they attempted delivery with no luck, and then they did deliver to the tax address. And the third letter seems to be stuck moving through the post office.
Okay.
At this time, we do believe that the property is a rental and should be treated and viewed as such. Our recommendation is that the property at 3539 Redskin be declared a rental, registered within 7 days, and if not registered, all the registration fees, late fees, and administrative fees be assessed to the property taxes.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion that,
So sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but we do have a few people in the audience, so we might want to open it up and just see if anyone's here for this case.
for somebody to jump in.
Sorry. Is anyone here for this case? I see the names and some of the addresses. I don't see this address. Okay, seeing none. If we're talking about your property, and we get to that point past where Nick has given us the information, let us know if I miss up. Okay, now I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion that,
You're not here for that property, right? Okay.
okay, for SERB 2588, 3539 Redskin Drive, that we declare that, well, we go along with the recommendation and declare it a rental property.
I will second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Hudson, Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is SERB 25-89, and that's for the property at 8269 Jackie's Drive.
In regards to curb 2589 for the property at 8269 Jackie's Drive, This property is owned by Bulldog LLC. Since the letters were sent out and the cases were created, the owner of the property did register. And if you look under staff recommendation, you will see that they registered under rent-25-1808. So that's just the kind of the confirmation that they registered.
Okay.
So it would be my recommendation that the board take no action.
I move that we accept the staff recommendation of no action.
I second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is Curb 25-90, and that's for the property at 3066 Compton Road.
All right. Curb -25-90, 3066 Compton Road. Is it yours? Okay. I'm not gonna, this property's owned by Abraha. Apologize if I mispronounced. We did send our initial letter on June 30th of 23, the second letter on February 9th of 24. The final certified letter was sent on October 24th of this year, giving the night's date for the meeting. The final letter was sent standard mail as well. We do have delivery confirmation for both of the certified letters that were sent out. And in your packet, we do believe it's a rental. The owner's address differs from the property address. There's no owner occupancy tax credit. There was a completed Hamilton County auditor rental registration, and there's multiple properties, owned by the same owner. You'll see copies of the letters that were sent. And then you will see our recommendation. I have had some email communication with the owner. He stated that it's not a rental right now, but that the property is vacant. So if his testimony supports that, I'd make a recommendation at that point. For right now, I'd hold off on my
Okay.
recommendation.
We'd like to hear from you if you'd like to come talk to us. Yes, please. You need to
Swear in.
you need to swear in, and then you'll give your name and address.
And actually, we can just swear in everyone at once. Whoever thinks they might testify tonight, if you could just stand and raise your right hand and just swear or affirm that the testimony you're going to give is true and accurate to the best of your information and belief.
Ma'am, are you
Okay,
gonna
thank
stand
you.
and talk to them? So you just have to raise your hand.
Do you as well swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give tonight is true and accurate to the best of your information and belief? Okay, thank you.
Your name and address, please.
Hi, my name is Colerain Abraha, and the property on 3066 Compton Road is one of my properties that I own. Originally, it was rented off and on, but in the past more than a year, we didn't know what we were going to do with it. We're still fixing it up, think about selling it, going back and forth. But as of right now, it's vacant. It's been vacant for over a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We do register our vacant buildings also.
Yeah.
So one way or another, you kind of have to register.
Okay. Yeah, so.
Okay.
That's pretty much for what we'll be standing.
Okay.
Nick, do you want to tell him the price difference between them, rental, whether he rents it or whether he pays for?
Yeah, so I believe have you checked your email today? Or so you received where I sent you the email that had the link to register it as vacant?
Yeah, I didn't quite understand it, but.
So, in short, the township requires any property that is vacant for any time period longer than 30 days to register as a vacant property. And what you're doing is you're basically applying for a vacant building maintenance license. And what that does is the fee is $500. every 6 months. And what that does is it sets forth the expectations of you as a landlord or as, the property owner to maintain the property to basically minimum standards, maintain insurance, provide that information. And then, we do drive by periodically, things like that. But, we want you to invest in the property and, to move the project forward so that it's not, sitting there vacant or becoming blight or, things like that.
I mean, once we, decide to rent it or sell it, we can.
Yeah, so if it's been vacant for, as you said, a year at this point, you should have registered it twice by now and be working on your third registration. So at this point, it'd be my opinion that it needs to be, registered as vacant. If you choose to move forward with it as a rental, at that point, you could register it as a rental. The fee's not prorated or anything like that, but this would give you, registering it as vacant, would give you 6 months to essentially decide what you want to do with the property.
So if I register as vacant, that would have to pay $500, you saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right, great.
Whereas if you decide that you're going to rent it out, our rental program is for, it's a single family, right? Yeah. The fee for that is $50 for 12 months.
Okay.
For 1 calendar year, essentially January through December.
Okay. All right, most of my properties are, with the city of Cincinnati. It is registered in Hamilton County as a rental. Quite sure about this part of that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So it just needs to be done within the next 7 business days.
Okay.
So you need to make a decision whether you're going to register it as a rental or as a vacant. You can just correspond with Mr. Hopewell here through email and let him know. And if you have any other questions or problems, please let us know.
Great, appreciate it. Thanks for
Yes, sir.
clarity.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Nick, could you give us an updated staff recommendation?
At this point, I would ask that the board extend the final decision on this property to the December meeting. That way we can work to make sure that it's registered and that it's registered correctly.
I make a motion that we take staff's recommendation to move this case to the December meeting.
I second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is Curb 25-91, and that's for the property at 2829 Royal Glen Drive.
All right. In regards to curb 25-91, the property at 2928 Royal Glen Drive, the owner of record is Blue Capulet LP. They have registered this property. It did take a little bit to get a hold of them. They only had one address in America. A couple of their addresses were in Canada. So it took a little bit more time, but they did have their local agent register.
Okay.
So it would be my recommendation that the board take no action.
I move to accept the staff recommendation of no action.
I second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is Serb 25-92, and that's the property at 11311 Templeton Drive.
Okay.
Can we correct that address, please? It's 11322 Templeton.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just want to make sure it's clear on the record.
Curb 25-92, 11322 Templeton Drive. The owner of record is Matthew Bull. Our initial letter was sent on June 30th of 2023. Our second letter was sent February 9th of 2024. The final letter was sent certified and standard mail on October 24th of this year, giving tonight's meeting date. All mail was sent to the owner and tax address as shown on the Hamilton County Auditor's website. Certified mail was delivered. The first two letters are form letters that were sent to all properties initially believed to be rentals. We do believe it is a rental as the owner's address differs from the property address on the completed Hamilton County rental registration. No owner occupancy tax credit. There is a completed Hamilton County rental registration, and there's multiple properties owned by the same owner. In your packet, you'll see the auditor sheet, the certified mail tracking information, the completed Hamilton County rental registration, copies of the letters that were sent, and then you will see the certified mail delivery confirmation. At this time, if the board wanted a staff recommendation, our recommendation would be that the board motion to declare that 11322 Templeton Drive is in fact a rental and will be viewed as such. We recommend all cases below be registered within 7 days. If not registered, each case and property be assessed all registration fees, late fees, and administrative fees.
I make a motion, we declare curb 2592 at 11322 Templeton Drive as a rental property.
I'll
Before we do
second that
that,
motion.
Okay. Is there anybody here for that property? We didn't ask if anybody was here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is curb 2593, which is for the property at 10377 Pippin Lane.
All right. In regard to curb 25-93, 10377 Pippin Lane, this property is owned by Sean and Michelle Burt. At this time, the owner has gone online and registered the property. So it would be my recommendation that the board take no action.
I make a motion that we accept staff's recommendation for curb 2593 at 10377 Pippin Lane, excuse me. And no action taken.
I second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is curb 25-94, and that's for the property at 2491 Wenning Road.
All right. In regards to curb -25-94 for 2491 Winning Road, that property is owned by Baruch Brenner. I apologize for the pronunciation. He has gone online and registered the property. So it would be my recommendation that the board take no action.
I move to accept the staff recommendation of no action for 2491 Winning Road.
I'll second that.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is Curb 25-95, and that's for the property at 2389 Gulf Drive.
In regard to curb 25-95 for the property at 2389 Gulf Drive, the property is owned by Nicole Bruckman, and her agent has gone online and registered the property. So at this time, I would recommend that the board take no action.
I move to accept the board recommendation of no action for 2389 Gulf Drive.
I second that motion.
Who's getting the second?
Ferris.
Ferris. Okay. Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is Curb 25-96, and that's for the property at 8582 Sunlight Drive.
All right. Curb 25-96 for the property at 8582 Sunlight Drive. This property is owned by Regina Carter. Our initial letter was sent on June 30th of 23. Our second letter was sent February 9th of 24. And the final letter was sent certified and standard mail on October 24th of this year, giving tonight's meeting date. All mail was sent to the owner and tax address as shown on the Hamilton County Auditor's website. The tax address was the same that was listed on the completed Hamilton County rental registration. The certified mail was delivered to two of the addresses, and the first two letters are form letters that were sent to all properties initially believed to be rentals. We do believe it is a rental. We do believe it's a rental as the owner's address differs from the property address on the completed Hamilton County rental registration. There's not an owner occupancy tax credit. There is a completed Hamilton County auditor's rental registration, and there's multiple properties owned by the same person. In your packet, you'll see the auditor sheet with the certified mail tracking information, the completed Hamilton County rental registration, copies of the letters that have been sent, and then the certified mail delivery confirmation.
Okay. I'm assuming that you're Regina Jackson for this property. It's your turn to speak. I need you to state your name and your address for the record, please.
Regina K. Jackson, 2668 Pippin Court.
Okay, thank you.
And what it's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never knew anything about this as far as the registering your property. Plus, I didn't, I wanted to know how y'all say it's a rental. Just 'cause I don't live there?
Right. He explained that we look at it. The address, the tax address is different than the location address. You have a signed sheet from the Hamilton County rental, so that kind of means it's a rental.
I don't understand that. What Hamilton County?
Hold
I don't
on,
know anything about
let me
these
check.
Papers you talking about?
Okay, the Hamilton County has a residential rental property registration, It has your name and address, and the Sunlight Drive address.
Actually, you keep saying that.
It's for us,
Oh,
yeah.
Is that your handwriting, ma'am?
but yeah, but I don't remember doing it.
It could have been done a long time ago.
Looks like you signed that in 2011.
Had I known you were supposed to fill out a bunch of papers, I'd have had that done before I came here.
So are you disputing that the property is a rental?
Yeah, 'cause I don't get paid rent for it.
Okay.
But ma'am, you told me prior to the meeting that you let your son there in lieu of paying you rent. He takes care of all the facilities and you,
Takes care of the property so it don't get, damaged.
right,
you know.
so,
Water,
right. But you still pay all the
utility bills?
utilities? Do you pay garbage
Yeah.
and water? Okay. But instead of paying you for rent, you just let him live there, correct? Okay.
Yeah. So in our rental resolution, it defines a rental unit is any dwelling unit or rooming unit as defined in this resolution for let or rented for one or more individuals to reside in, held out to be let or rented as a permanent or temporary residence, or resided in by any occupant other than the owner of record.
This has come up before, and the one thing to note, it doesn't require payment for it to be a rental.
If he- Well, if he's benefiting by staying there, even if you're paying all the utilities, if he's doing things for you in exchange, it may not be money transferring, but it's time and his effort. So it does define as a rental.
Or as it stated in the last part of the resolution, it's not occupied by the owner of record, which
Yeah.
is what is a requirement for a rental.
Okay.
As always ask is that you do register it as a rental property, and Nick can explain to you how that happens, but if they're not living there, which you've said you're not living there, then under the last part of the resolution, it's one of the requirements, it's a rental property if you're not occupying it.
Okay, we just need you to register it in the next 7 business days. If you have a problem with that, you can contact Nick and he'll help you with it.
How do you do that?
I'm gonna get with you real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and read my staff recommendation,
Okay.
then if you guys could make your motion, and I'll collect some information from Ms. Jackson. The staff recommendation is motion to declare that the following curb cases are in fact rental properties and will be viewed as such. We recommend all cases below be registered within 7 days. If not registered, each case and property be assessed all registration fees, late fees, and administrative fees. So, and I'm just gonna
I move to accept the staff recommendation to have this property registered as a rental.
Second,
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes.
Okay, our next case is curb 25-97, and that's for the property at 2885 Kingman Drive.
Right. In regard to curb 25-97 and the property at 2885 Kingman Drive, this property is owned by Deanna Clark. Our initial letter was sent June 30th of 2023. Our second letter was sent February 9th of 2024, and our final certified letter was also sent standard mail on October 24th of this year, given tonight's meeting date. All mail was sent to the owner and tax address as shown on the Hamilton County Auditor's website. I have not been able to confirm certified mail delivery yet.
She's here, so that means that she got it.
One of them. We do believe it is a rental. The owner of the property, I got something messed up in my packet.
It's Deanna Clark, and she's here.
In your packet, you should see something printed weird, I believe, but all the same information, the Hamilton County rental registration should be there, and the auditor sheet and all of that fun stuff. But she's here, so let's maybe let her.
Just, can you swear in, Ms. Clark, please?
Can you just raise your right hand real quick? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is true and accurate to the best of your information and belief?
I do.
Thanks.
Okay, Deanna, we need your name and your address for the record, please.
Deanna Clark.
Okay,
I go by 2 addresses.
okay,
2885 Kingman Drive, 3278 Compton Road.
okay. Okay. What would you like to tell us about your property on Kingman Drive?
I did have it for rental back in 2019, 22 through Section 8. Since then, after they tore up my property and stuff, I haven't rented it out. Me and my family just been living in it. And it was just to the point where, just to keep the upkeep, being that I'm disabled and a widow and stuff like that, I just decided that I couldn't keep up with Section 8, with them tearing up stuff and having to put it back together within 30 days and being on a certain income. So I end up evicting them, and I just never did let anybody else move in on Section 8.
So you personally are living there now?
Me and my children and my grandchildren, yes.
Okay.
Is there anybody living in your other property?
My kids. Me and my kids, both. We go back and forth. My grandkids.
So which property is your primary address?
I use both of them because I'm at both of them.
I don't think that's how this works, honestly. I think it's, do you pay all the utilities at both houses? Do you pay all the garbage and water?
I pay Rumpke at both houses, yes I do.
Okay.
I pay the water bill at
Okay.
both houses.
How often do you sleep at both houses?
Every other night I go over.
Okay.
I go help out over there and then I come back to my other house.
Okay.
On like your
I thought you were
state
gonna add
issued
something,
ID, which address do you have?
The 28, probably both of them, 28 or, I'm not for sure, I think it's the 3278. It might be both of them. I get mail at both houses.
No, your state ID, this
My
driver's license, which one is it?
3278. Mm-hmm. All of us. We live in
Well,
both
that would
houses,
be,
but all of us.
in the state of Ohio, that would be declared your actual residence then.
Now, do you receive any rent from anybody that lives in either house?
We're like the Mexicans, we all together, we put in together.
Yeah.
Times are hard, everybody. And it's been like that since COVID. My kids moved back here from Missouri. I spent like my whole lifetime savings fixing my house back up. I mean, whatever you want me to do. I mean, I can turn the house over until my kids' name or whatever, but no one's living there where we making a profit. To me, that's what renting a house is, if you're making a profit off of it. I'm not making any type of profit.
Does legal have any on how to proceed?
I mean, consistent with what I think staff is getting at, you can't really claim that two residences are your primary residences. One would have to be a secondary residence. I'm curious, when you file taxes, which address do you put? Okay.
I don't file them. I told you I'm
It's its own
disabled.
problem.
I'm a widow and I'm disabled. And whoever found I let somebody else, I don't know nothing about none of the internet stuff. That's another reason why I got up. Like you say, go online and fill out. I can't comprehend with that, so that's another reason why I didn't rent out my property, because I have to always have somebody or pay somebody to come and do something for me, and I don't have money like that.
When you do your taxes, is it just a postcard?
When I do my taxes,
Yeah, do you just send in a postcard?
a postcard,
Yeah, like saying that you don't have a income.
I do have an income. I told you, I get, I'm a widow, I get, disability and whatever, but when I do my taxes, I have, a agency, a tax agency to do my taxes for me.
They process it, but you're still the one who has to file it. Even
They
if,
file everything.
well, you sign a piece of paper that.
Yeah, they do it electronically.
Right, and you're signing a piece of paper that says you agree with what they did. So you are actually the person filing it. They're just sending it for you. I get what you mean, and it can be hard to understand, but that is how it works. You're still responsible for what they put on that piece of paper.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so, but do you know what address you use when the agency files it for you?
Sometimes they use both. Because I put both houses down.
In a situation like this, since you really have to have a,
I use an agency out of, what is it called? What is it called? They're called, them tax people that be on the phone, you send all your information to, they file all your paperwork, and they send it to the IRS. They communicate with the IRS.
Okay.
And they send me stuff, like, on my phone, like, I might send them, like, a printout, and they'll send me, like, all my stuff, like my paperwork. I think it's on my phone. They send it to my email or something like that, but I signed something, and they found my paperwork, and whatever, my taxes and stuff come back, a
Right,
refund or whatever taxes I pay, it goes to the city or whatever.
right,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Do you have a bedroom at both houses that's primarily yours?
A what?
Bedroom at both houses that's primarily yours?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause I go over there with my grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
While they work, most of my daughter and them, they work at night, 2 jobs. And for some reason, we can't, they won't pick up at both places. So, she's a widow with 4 kids.
In a situation like this, my recommendation would be to consider the address on this woman's driver's license as her primary address, because if we were to search public records, that's what we would consider her primary address. So then the second address would be the rental.
Okay,
That makes sense. Thank you.
that does make sense.
Can we verify what address is on your state ID or driver's license?
It's 3278 Compton Road, but everybody that lives over the other house, their address is 3278 Compton Road.
Okay. What would the staff recommendation be at this point?
I would view one house as a rental, and it would be the one that is not listed on her driver's license.
I agree.
Do we have any other questions?
I do not. Anybody else? I would,
Are both houses in Colerain Township?
mhm.
They are.
Okay.
And they're both in her name.
For her statement, I would say that the one that is on her address or on her driver's license is her primary.
I would too.
So I move to accept the staff recommendation that 2885 Kingman be registered as a rental property.
I second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. If you leave your information with Nick, he will help you register.
Now, is that a one-time thing, or how does that work?
It's an annual registration, so you would be registering for the 2025 calendar year, and then sometime between January and March, you would have to register for 2026.
But we can help you with that, okay? We'll help you this time. If the internet's your problem, you can come up here.
I don't mess with the
I know,
internet.
so you can come up here in person and we will help you all you want. Okay?
Mhm. They do too many scams. They gonna call me.
You okay?
So, ma'am,
Yeah, you're good.
Fine.
Nick wants to talk to you real quick though, ma'am.
Okay. Our next property, our next case is curb 25-98 and 99, and that's for the properties at 9965 Capstan and 2401 Impala.
all right. In regards to curb 25-98 and 99, you will see on your sheet, under 25-99, I typed Capstan twice, and that should read Impala. I did verify that the parcel ID is correct. These properties are owned by Larry Bork, I believe. He has registered both properties. So at this time, it would be my recommendation that the board take no action.
I make a motion that we accept staff's recommendation to take no action on SERB 2598 at 9965 Capstan Drive and curb 2599 at 2401 Impala.
I'll second that motion.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Our next case is curb 25-100, and that's for the property at 3312 Galbraith Road.
All right. Curb -25-100 in regards to 3312 West Galbraith Road. The owner of record is Woodgrove Point LTD. Our initial letter was sent June 30th of 2023. Our second letter was sent February 9th of 2024. Our final letter was sent standard and certified mail on October 24th of this year, given tonight's meeting date. I believe on this one, the auditor, the Secretary of State, and everybody had the same address for this mail to go to. At the time of this, I did not have delivery confirmation on either. This is a multi-unit apartment community. So you will see in your packet the auditor sheet, the certified mail tracking, the completed Hamilton County rental registration, and the Ohio Secretary of State's information showing the registered agent, copies of the letters that were sent, and the delivery mail, the certified mail delivery tracking, just showing that it is still moving through the network. I will hold my recommendation until this
We hear
gentleman.
from the, hi.
My name's Ron Piontek. I'm district manager for Rookwood Properties, the managing agent for Woodgrove Point Apartments.
Okay.
I plead ignorance. I have no earthly idea why we didn't register. We're very willing and able to do so. Shortly after we received our notice, I did email Mr. Hopewell asking, what the options were, how we could get it done. I didn't get a reply. That's probably in a spam folder. But very, very willing to do the registration by the end of the week,
Okay.
tomorrow at the earliest. Would I find that information at colerain.org, or where would I go to do the registration?
Yes, it is at Colerain.
If you go to colerain.org, and I apologize, I did not see your email, so I will look for it.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time. I'm not surprised.
But colerain.org, when you go to the website, in the middle of the page, you'll see a picture, kind of like a banner picture with a row of buttons underneath it. One of them will say service requests.
Okay.
You can click on that, and then the top right option will be rental registration. And then from there, it's kind of some on-screen prompts that'll walk you through the process. I can also give you my card, and you can feel free to call me.
Well,
I can actually, there's a computer out in the lobby. I can show you how to get there too. All right. All right, no problem.
We'll just trade those.
there you go.
Yeah, that's why we have it there. That and online reports.
All righty. Again, I apologize, and we will remedy that as quickly as possible.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming. We're sorry that you were the last case on the agenda tonight, but somebody's got to be.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we still need to have a motion.
Well, we still have, need a
We
recommendation.
don't have a
Oh,
staff
I'm sorry, you're
So
right.
my staff recommendation is, gonna remain what is in the packet. Just that, the board motion declare that the following curb case is in fact a rental property and will be viewed as such. We recommend that the case below be registered within 7 days. If not registered, be assessed all registration fees, late fees, and administrative fees. And that is in regard to curb 25-100 at 3312 West Galbraith Road.
I move that we accept the staff recommendation to declare 3312 West Galbraith as a rental property.
Second?
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris,
Yes.
Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes. Do we have any presentations or update from staff?
Not at this time.
Okay. Our next meeting will be held on December 17th. That's a Wednesday, and we will be here at 6 o'clock. I would, and a motion to close the meeting.
So moved?
I'll second it.
Ms. Baldwin,
Yes.
Ms. Ferris, Mr. Henson,
Yes.
Mr. Schaefer,
Yes.
Ms. Westfall.
Yes.